Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a different video that we're making today. We are entering the Snortex, the vortex that is DSP. Hypnosis King himself, Dark Side Phil. I don't know if some of y'all know who this individual is, but we'll talk about the lore as we go through this video. This is a fantastic video, by the way. Shout outs to Rebsi. I will leave a link in the description down below so you can check this out for yourself. And without further ado, let's take a look at DSP getting his shit kicked in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, New Age of Heroes, via the Fighting Collection on PC. Let's have that conversation real quick.
Welcome to the return of Friday Night Fights. I didn't do anything. I didn't do that. I jumped and did nothing, and he got a fucking shot. Wow, these players are actually atrocious, and they get away with shit because the game fucking lags.
So right there, immediately from the jump of this video, DSP is complaining about lag in the game. Now, I don't know if you're familiar on how Marvel vs. Capcom 2 works via the collection, but if you take a look on the top left of the clip, you will see there is a bar that's moving up and down with a green button. If it gets bad, if there's any issues with the internet or with the connection between both players, that color changes from green to yellow. If it's really bad, it will then change from yellow to red. As you see, as he's getting his ass kicked by Telly, I believe that's the person. Yep, Telly is the one that's laying the smack it down on DSP's candy ass. That thing is green the entire time. And DSP is complaining about input latency and lag. I'm sorry, but what I see is a fairly decent, fairly good quality connection between you and your fighter, and you just getting your shit kicked in.
Another ultimate grandmaster. Fucking, these players are atrocious, dude.
He just said who this character is. It's like a grandmaster. Do you understand what you have to do to even get that title? One, you have to play the game. You have to play online. You have to get a good amount of wins to earn that title. You know, it's rankings in this game. But he's telling him he's terrible. He's upset because he's pairing with top tier players in the game.
So you know what? Fuck this guy. Really, I'm not going to play him seriously anymore. Fuck him. I'm going to try to beat him with my joke team. Because I'll probably do better with the joke team. Because no one expects what I do with this team. No one even knows that you can do this shit. I'll probably do better. Watch. I almost guarantee you I will, too.
Something tells me this is a foreshadowing situation.
This is so bad online. You guys have no idea how bad this game is online. You have no concept.
While he's saying this, you can see that bar is changing from green to yellow. So there might be slight lag, but that's only by a couple extra milliseconds. Now, if you're a pro gamer like Dark Side Phil, you know how to adjust and to adapt to such changes like these other players seem to do without a problem.
What? I wasn't near him. I wasn't near him. And they gave him a fucking throw because the game is lagging.
What are you talking about? We can see in 4K, well, at least in this case, in 1080p. You're right there, right next to him. What are you talking about? You're not next to him. You're not making any sense, sir. Please help me understand.
This is atrociously bad gameplay. Oh my God.
I would agree with you. It is atrociously bad gameplay of you getting your ass kicked.
This guy fucking sucks.
Another thing, he says the person that is whooping his ass, who's laying the smacketh down on his candy ass, is atrociously bad, when it is Phil who's losing these matches.
I would whoop his ass offline in this game 10 games out of fucking 10. He's not doing anything impressive, but I can't stop him because the game lags.
Again, this is coming from the same individual who finished 4th, and he took the title of a Best United States Gamer or Best United States Fighter, while everyone else who took the spots of 3rd, 2nd, and 1st were Japanese. Just because you're from the States, you're the best United States player? Maybe you can take that title and run with it if you want to. Come on, man, stop playing.
I didn't do anything. He literally never hit me.
Again, we see this in 4K. We see that he's not doing anything. Well, that might be your problem, sir. Maybe you might want to put on some offense or, you know, get ready for a counter or do something. Just don't stand there and get your ass kicked.
I jumped forward blocking and it gave him a hit and he gets a free combo and wins. Fuck this piece of shit. This guy's terrible.
Again, he's calling the person that's whooping his ass terrible. Help me understand how that works, man. That's just crazy business.
Hit me with nothing over and over. Look, now I can't air dash. What is going on? I have no idea. He just jumped and mashed. I got a free combo.
Keep in mind, keep reviewing. Okay, it just turned yellow. But throughout that time of him getting his ass kicked, it was in the green the entire time.
I'm blocking.
He's clearly not blocking, because if he was blocking, it'd just be chip damage and not a complete ass whooping.
Fuck this. You know what? Fuck this guy.
What? Did he just rage quit the game? Did he just alt F4 the game? Good Lord have mercy. Pathetic.
To be the biggest loser on the planet to be pulling the plug during a fucking online fighting game match. Listen, I rage at fighting games. I lose at fighting games because I suck at them a lot of the time, okay? I get frustrated. I'll insult my opponent. I'll say very, very mean things. But I don't pull the plug.
Yeah, he just pulled the plug. If I'm not mistaken, because I did see this clip a couple days ago. It's not the first time he pulled the plug. It's not the first time he did alt F4.
Anyone out there who's ever pulled the plug on a fighting game, you are a fucking bitch. Fuck this guy and his laggy ass. Every grandmaster in this game is a laggy bitch who fucking can't even play the game.
Are you kidding? But yeah, you just saw the clips right there. You just saw this man alt F4 because he was getting his ass kicked. Underdeveloped individuals do that. When they're upset because they can't get things their way, they get upset and they start raging out and they alt F4 a fighting game. That's so sad.
Fuck you. This guy fucking sucks. It won't let me play. I just constantly get hit by shit. Like, dude, I can't block anything because you fucking play like a bitch and you abuse lag online. Go fuck yourself. Every player in this game has been terrible.
Every player in this game has been terrible. When it is Phil that's getting his ass kicked. When it is DSP who is taking L over L over L. And he's calling the people whooping his ass terrible. Come on, dog. He goes off on some of his audience too. And we'll talk a little bit more about that as we continue to move forward through this Snortex. With all the protection we can. We have all the bodysuits on. We will not fall into the pygnosis. But this is what the comment says. It says the guy you're playing, Telly, is a old school player who has practiced with Yipes and Sanford, by the way. He got to top 8 at the biggest Evo tournament for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 last year. So right there, he's playing one of the top players in the tournaments. And yet Phil is doing nothing but making excuses as to why he's getting his ass whooped.
Crimson, I don't give a fuck. This guy fucking sucks. I don't care if he plays with Yipes and fucking Sanford. He sucks. He's playing online and abusing the lag and I can't block. Fuck him.
How is he saying this thing about Telly? Last time I've checked, I don't think I've ever seen Darkside Phil watch any of these tournaments. You know, someone who claims to be a great, fantastic gamer, a pro gamer. You don't see him reviewing the tournaments that take place. He's not reviewing Evo when they take place in Las Vegas. He's not reviewing the Pokemon tournament that's taking place right now in Los Angeles. Maybe he can learn a couple things about the weaknesses. Maybe he can learn a few things about the element that Voltorb is. That by itself is crazy.
I don't care if he's good or not. He fucking sucks. Come play me offline. Stop being a bitch and play online. Oh, watch this. Everything is unblockable online because I fucking play with my horrible internet connection. Fuck you. You suck. Terrible fucking players. Telly.
I don't know how many times I can say this, but he's calling these players terrible when he's the one getting his ass kicked.
Telly can kiss my fucking ass. You want to know who Telly was back in the day when people actually played Marvel 2? No one. Because he's a no one. I don't care who the fuck he plays with now. He sucks. He's a lag-abusing bitch.
You know what? I'm actually kind of curious now. Vega is he's sitting on the chair on the right, and Telly is the one sitting on the floor. That's an interesting playstyle. I'm not going to lie about that. That's a very interesting playstyle. I'm not going to knock it. You don't get top 8 by being a scrub like DSP. You got to actually do the work.
Oh, we got some issues.
Yeah,
it happens. Listen, man, ain't nothing perfect in this world.
You know what the hardest part is? You can't even, sometimes you can't even tell, right, if it was a controller malfunction when it comes to this game.
Okay.
Because that means like the
Oh, look at that. During this tournament, you got Justin Wong as one of the commentators in this. Another individual who's wrecked DSP's shit. So about a year ago, Justin Wong actually was playing DSP online. And I forget which game they were playing, but it was a fighting game. And of course, in typical fashion, Justin Wong was wrecking DSP shit. But when he was playing Justin Wong, instead of talking about how terrible players were, he was just essentially glazing Justin Wong. Now, Justin Wong, he's a legend in the fighting gaming community. He has accolades on top of accolades. We're not going to sit here and deny this. This is how Phil thinks about these players. If he's going to glaze Justin Wong, but then crap on Telly, talking about he's a terrible player, like, I just don't understand the mindset there. I just don't get that.
Reset will all work, right? Even when you're, let's say it's working, it's completely functional, you still can't guess right same side, left side. It's just so fast in general, right? So we couldn't even tell if the controller was malfunctioning unless it was like for that split second where he stood still with the candle, right?
I mean, yeah, you just got to watch the show when you get hit. So it kind of makes sense. So it's cool.
Yeah, so how are you talking about there couldn't be issues that happens in the middle of a tournament? As you saw, Telly was working on the arcade stick because he felt there was an issue. He was stuck, so it left himself open for him to get wrecked by Magneto. There's some logic here. That's a legitimate excuse as to why you're not performing well. All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and move on to the match. Let's see if Telly can respond to that unfortunate first round against Viga. Let's see what happens here. If you have noticed, I'm rooting for Telly here. I want Telly to get some wins in here, man. I want him to get a win. Get a W, sir.
These guys are whipping eggs. And if you don't know what that means, they're scrambling.
They are scrambling right here. Telly looking a lot better this set right here. Nice.
Did you hear Mr. Wong? He just said Telly's looking a lot better than he did in the first round against Viga. Probably because his arcade stick that he was using was actually dropping his inputs. Something we cannot prove on Phil's end. He never shows us his configuration. We don't have a camera seeing how he's actually controlling his characters. We don't see it. He doesn't even have an overlay that you can see like what he's pushing. I guarantee you he won't do it, but I dare somebody to go into his chat and say, hey, why don't you put up a overlay or a widget that shows your inputs while you play these fighting games? So then we can prove, he can prove to us that his inputs are actually dropping and the game's not responding to his inputs. But I don't think he thinks that far ahead. He's always in the moment and he just doesn't think logically. And then he calls everyone else terrible when he's the one getting his ass kicked.
Oh my God, nice. Attack snipe.
Oh.
Wow, that sucks. Overhead, of course.
Left himself open on that one.
You don't want not even
opportunity.
Misses the dash again.
It's a possibility. Okay, now we're just gonna kick back. Like, this is not bad. If anything, this is the matchup that Telly wants.
Yes.
Avoid the mix-up. I feel like that was the push, but it worked out. Nice on fly.
He's in danger.
Where you are, you're still bleeding. You can't take another hailstorm. If Viga builds it,
oh no!
That was a good snipe. I ain't gonna front. That is one of the best tools to use against Sentinel.
There it is.
Very nice. V moves forward, never backwards. Unfortunate for Telly. I know you had a little issue with the stick, but hey, that's how the story goes.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, you saw right there. There could have been a potential actual issue with Telly's arcade stick. He finished 8th in Evo, which took place just recently, as you saw. While DSP is just talking shit, and he would not dare go to an Evo tournament. He would get his shit pushed in. He talks about, come see me locally. He would never do that. He would never allow somebody to come into his house and play him locally, like Telly has the courage to do.
Oh, but free MVC2, everyone. Free MVC2 and make it available for the masses, but we'll put absolutely no effort into the collection. So it's a waste of everyone's time. Wow, this was a great idea, wasn't it? You seriously gonna run around like you're gonna run away like a cocksucking bitch? What a horrible fucking player. He's gonna run away with Storm in a laggy match. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What are you talking about? This is called strategy, Phil. So now obviously Darkside Phil is going up against Marquez Rashad. I'm not familiar with Mr. Rashad, but obviously he goes in with a strategy. He's like, why are you running away? Well, you know, he's kind of hurt. So he's playing the role of trying to stay back without taking too much damage while still trying to apply some offense to kind of chip away. I think that's proper strategy, and you have to find a way to counteract that. That's how these fighting games work. I don't know if you're aware of that, but that's how it works, Phil. And as you can see, he got his shit pushed and wrecked again. It was a little bit closer this time. As you see, Captain Commando, he was essentially almost done. And if he was able to put some work in on Sentinel, he would have got that win right there. But unfortunately, in typical fashion, getting that ass whooped.
Utterly outplayed him with a solo cable.
He said he outplayed him. But again, DSP is the one who lost.
I almost came back because when the game plays like a fighting game, I win. But when they abuse the lag online because they're a bunch of cocksucking, cowardly bitches who don't know how to play Marvel.
Look at what he's saying here. He's saying that people who are up top, who have a higher ranking than Phil, are just abusing the lag, which he can't prove, and tells them they're terrible players, while he's the one getting his ass whooped. This is the exact thing that these Dents that support Phil, they're just blinded, and they're like they're hypnotized. They're like, Oh, really? I feel so bad for Phil. I'll just go ahead and give him some money because I just feel so bad for him. Don't fall for it, folks. Don't feel bad for this man.
Solo one-on-one, I was kicking his ass. But I need the game to work, and the game doesn't work because they all have fucking horrible internet, and they abuse it because they're pussies. It's pathetic gameplay, and it ruins the game, quite frankly. It makes the game look atrociously bad, when in reality, this is one of the best fighting games ever made, but they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I just also don't understand why he keeps ribbing at the developers and people who put the games together that Phil still spent money to buy and continues to play and continues to profit off of. Keep that in mind, folks. He makes money playing these games. He makes money raging and telling the opponents how terrible they are when he's the one getting his ass kicked. It just makes him look foolish.
Just for the sake of getting some fucking points and look like they're badass. I'm a warlord. No, you're a fucking pussy. I can't jump.
Hold on. Let's see where this is. Take a look at where we are right now. Yes, the connection is kind of in the caution area, is in the yellow, but take a look. It's a very close match right now. It's 2-1. Darkside Phil has Storm and Sentinel, while the opponent, Marquez Rashad, has Sentinel. Let's see how this plays out.
It's so bad, I can't even jump. It freezes and drops and freezes and drops. I've proven my fucking point against this fucking guy. He sucks.
Now that he gets a win against the opponent, he still complains. This is a W. Congratulations. You got to win, man. Just take it on the chin, pat yourself on the back, and be happy that you got a W for once. It's okay, bro. Congratulations, you got to win.
He only gets hits randomly when he does dashing low attacks or random low attack. You can't block him. He's terrible. I'm way fucking better than him. I'm not playing him again. Fuck off. Warlord. Warlord my dick. You fucking suck. Again, these people who beat me online, they're basic players. They know basic combos and strategies, but they're doing things you can't block online because they've played it for 2 years straight and they've learned what to abuse, so you just can't react to it fast enough.
Listen to what this man just said. So his opponents have been playing the game for well over 2 years, and they know like all the combos and the meta when it comes to playing this game. But Phil plays this game once a week, maybe once every couple of weeks. He doesn't play the game anywhere as near as much as the people he is facing online. So guess what happens when you're facing these players who are playing the game hours on end every single day? It's literally second nature to them. They're going to wreck your shit. I just don't understand why he complains, bro. I mean, you're entitled to complain all you want. Is it going to make you look good? Probably not. People are going to start making fun of you, going after you for saying the most ridiculous stuff on planet Earth. And you wonder why people go after you when you say things like that, man. People out here trying to help you out, but you just can't help yourself, sir.
What's the point of cheating in a game like that? There's no point. These people have absolutely no accomplishments in life. They literally like stroke their e-penises, thinking that they're good, playing a laggy version of an old game online and cheating using the lag to win.
Which again, he can't prove.
They don't even know how to play the game. It's like, what's his name? King Crimson said, oh, one of those players used to play with Sanford and Yipes. So he should be embarrassed then. He should be completely fucking embarrassed that he plays this game online with lag like that. And that's how he represents Marvel too.
Can't prove it. But also, what's to say that your internet connection's not bad? Yes, we understand you have 2 internet connections, one on the top level for your streams, one downstairs for the rest of your house. We have seen you have internet issues. We've seen Comcast be a detractor for your business. So what's to say that it's not you to have these issues? It's not you with the lag. The other person just has a better connection than you. Again, he won't prove this stuff, but he'll just keep talking trash while he gets his ass kicked.
The game's unplayable the way he plays it. He's a pussy. He should be completely embarrassed if he's played the game offline with good players before and is good, but he plays online like that. You should be fucking embarrassed. You should delete the fucking game and never play fighting games again.
I don't understand why you would say something like that to someone that can go to Evo and finish in the top 8 with a potentially defective arcade stick, mind you. The question is from Virtual Boy Defeats DSP. Is it possible for anyone to beat you online where you don't blame lag, pattern play, etc., or do you legitimately think you're unbeatable?
And see how I react when I actually play a really good player. I usually give them massive respect. I compliment their gameplay constantly.
From Virtual Boy Defeats DSP, he responds, I mean a random opponent, not someone you already know. like a Justin Wong, which he glazed when he fought him.
You don't watch the good stuff. You just come to the laggy streams, and then you find, oh, don't you ever compliment anyone? Yeah, when they know how to play the game, maybe I would compliment them.
Again, I don't understand this, and I feel like I am a broken record having to repeat myself over and over and over again. He got his shit rocked by Telly, a top 8 in Evo play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 with allegedly a potential defective arcade stick. But he's calling him a scrub. He's calling him a terrible player and makes excuses why he's getting his ass kicked. May be lag that he can't prove. And we also can't prove his inputs. We can't do that because he doesn't show it to us. And mind you, keep it. This is the same stream, by the way. He ended up rage quitting Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and he's going into another fighting collection game where he's gonna get his shit wrecked yet again.
But they have to actually have like a basic knowledge of what to do that doesn't involve abusing lag, which these people don't have. Did you see me play Justin Wong last year? Did you see me play any of the guys from the FGC last year who I invited to special streams and how good they were?
Yes, we did see that stream, sir. And we saw how much glazing you were doing when you were getting your ass kicked by Justin Wong. And he's like, man, he's such a good player. There's a reason why he's a legend. Like, we remember all of this. We're not silly and we don't forget. And mind you, that top 8 player, Telly, that was wrecking your shit, guess who the commentator was? Justin Wong.
And yeah, some of the matches were laggy, but they were beating me with strategies that actually work offline, like skill. Virtual Boy defeats DSP. I don't understand. You really clammed the fuck up. You got real quiet now. What happened? Where's the shit talk now?
There it is. He said, I responded, Phil, and tagged you. You didn't answer, so you clammed up. God damn.
Actually researching the videos of me playing good players and complimenting them.
Hold on. Here's another one. He actually ends up banning this one. This one's crazy to me. This is a simple, generic question. This is not hurting anyone's feelings. This is not insulting the family or Jasper. It's not assaulting anybody. And the question was, how is the stream tonight support-wise, DSP? And this is how DSP responds.
I've had enough of you, Mojito Kitty. Don't come back.
He bans him. He just asked how support was going in your stream since you tend to beg about it every hour on top of the hour. Every time you split the part, right after you stop it, you're then like, hey, guys, I've been streaming for 16 hours and I've only received 20 bucks. Please support the stream today. And then you ban someone just for asking a genuine question. Maybe you got sick of them, but you could have just ignored it. You didn't have to respond to it. Literally, you could just ignore it and move on. They didn't insult you. They didn't incriminate you or made terrible fun. Just ask a question and in your response, you ban them. That's just absolutely crazy. But I have no idea why Kick support is down. I have no idea why viewership on Kick is down, lower than it's ever been. I don't understand why that could be.
Back. Serious. Don't come back. Goodbye. Goodbye forever. Idiot.
So yes, this is probably part of the reason why he was going off. The comment says from Mojito Kitty Real, what's the next marathon? Are we doing a Juneteenth marathon next month? Obviously that's a joke. If I saw that, I'd just laugh at it and move on. It's cool. Like it's whatever. It's a funky message. And I don't even understand why Phil would feel so sensitive about this. Doesn't even involve Phil. But of course, Phil gets sensitive. So it is what it is.
Mojito Kitty, I already warned you once about stupid questions. Now you've asked me a second one. Would you like me to ban you now? Or are you going to shut up and stop acting a fool? Because really, it's getting really stupid now. Like, it's just dumb stuff you're saying.
And again, all he had to do was just ignore the message. He didn't even have to respond to it. Just leave the man alone. And again, he was not like he was saying some things that would warrant him being banned. There's no rule in your chat, sir, that says stop asking stupid questions. There's nothing like that in his chat rule. So why can't people just have fun in your stream, sir? You ban so many people, then you question why people aren't watching. Because you ban all of them. All right, folks. So again, the channel that provided this these clips from Friday, shout outs to Rebsi. Again, we'll leave a link in the description down below. But let me know what you think about DSP. This individual, he streams 6 days a week, twice a day, 8 hours, I think, every single day. He begs for $150 for support every single stream. So yes, he's asking for $300 per stream. In a lot of cases, he gets it. Congratulations and more power to him. But my goodness, he doesn't deserve it. And he treats his audience like shit. And his audience deserves better. If you disagree or agree, leave a comments down below and let me know what you think. But until next time, folks, we'll see you again next time. Peace out.